Hello Stanimal Nation, il est 5h du matin et ici le Gym qui vient d'ouvrir et on va aller prendre les photos pour que ça s'éteau avant d'aller voir Rory Leidelmeyer et de manger. Donc voilà, je vais faire ces photos et je vous retrouve à la maison dans un instant. Toutes. Ouais, 5h du matin dimanche, il y a déjà des gens en train de s'entraîner. Donc c'est ça. Il n'y a pas beaucoup de monde, mais quand même des gens. Alors que ça vient à peine d'ouvrir. Le dimanche, ça ouvre à 5h du matin. Normalement, ça ouvre à 4h. Il y a en tout cas une bonne vingtaine de personnes. Hein. Enfin. Des gens par-ci, des gens par-là. En train de déjà faire leur série. Des gens sur le cardio. Pour le dimanche matin, il faut franchement être motivé. On va faire ces photos. Après, on peut aller manger. Et se préparer les affaires pour aller voir Rory. On va filmer un maximum de trucs pour vous montrer. Ce gars, c'est une légende. Pour ceux qui ne connaissent pas Rory Leidelmeyer, vous allez découvrir un type super qui a plus de 60 ans et qui est en super forme et qui s'entraîne depuis 40 ans. Je sais plus, un truc de ouf. Bon, je prends ces photos, j'arrive à la posing room. Voilà, posing room. Préparer ça pour pouvoir poser le téléphone et prendre les photos. Voilà, tout de suite. Donc voilà, on est en train de manger le repas numéro 1. 240 g de bœuf, 100 g de riz cru. J'ai tellement faim. On prend 2 vénactines, un CLA, un echinacea, 2 gelées royales, 2 Q10 pour l'énergie musculaire, 2 céflaxine pour l'inflammation, vitamine C, 2 oméga 3. Voilà, on est blindé avec ça, une enzyme digestive. Hop là, je suis en train de finir mon ketchup. Et je vous retrouve tout bientôt chez Rory. Voilà, à tout de suite. There you go, this is the legend, Rory. Look how massive. Alors, on vient d'arriver au Uptown Gym à Whittier avec la légende qui est là, qui vient de rentrer. On va montrer tout ça. Ça va être top. Le gym n'est pas encore ouvert normalement. Donc on ouvre les portes. Et on a Rodrigue qui est là, il se réveille difficilement. Et Viktor bien sûr qui est là pour tout capturer. La salle super old school, je ne vais pas laisser trop longtemps parce que la musique, ouais, c'est vraiment old school, vous allez voir plus.
Yeah, it's possible. Probably just turn it off if you're going to do it. Yeah, so we can hear what we're saying. Yeah. A few people. Yeah. Good. You're not flexing right now. Now flex. Okay, bring it down. Now flex before you come up. There. Bring it down. Flex. Intercostals. Got it. Come on, keep it rolling. Good. Good breathe. Take a deeper breath right here, not in here. There you go. That way you get it back and go. Okay, now hold it up here, and I want you to stop. I want you to point your toes straight forward. And I want you to do basically alternate the same thing. Come all the way up and flex it with one leg. Now come all the way down, all the way into your groin area. You're going to go, you're going to have this line that you're going to go through, all the way through. Good. Good. From serratus to sartorius, all the way through. Flex. I want you to flex the other leg now. Keep it straight and lock it. Just lock it. See it. Bring only one leg up. Good. Flex the leg. Remember, when you're on stage, you're always going to be contracted. I want you to be able to feel your muscles and control each one and be happy with the result. That's what classic physique is. It's not the biggest guy on stage. It's not the most shredded guy on stage. You know, I don't like the word shredded. I don't even like the word ripped. I like defined, right? Clean, beautiful. No markings that look blemished. So that, one, if you're missing a body part and the judge has a hard time figuring it out, look for all the body parts. Look for all the body parts. All the way down to the tibia, right? The frontal part of the calf. Don't just say, oh, that guy's more cut, so I'll just go with that. Or that guy's arm's like that, I'll go with that. It was that close, but he was a little bit contest ready. What's contest ready if you don't have a body part? Yeah, to me, it's like, well, he was, contestant number 10 was Breyer. But contestant number 9 had the best physique.
Yeah.
You know, so
And
the best physique should win, right? So it's not just are you dry that day, are you full that day, are you round that day? Because if you ain't got the body part, then you shouldn't be in classic physique.
Yeah.
Then go back to bodybuilding. Yeah, seriously. In my time, we used to have people go in there, and they just go in there for a body part. They'd win best arms, right? And they didn't care about anything else, right? Aesthetic classic physique contest is a masculine contest. It's about a man looking sensual. It's about a man looking aesthetic. It's about a man saying to another man, you know what? To his wife, that's what I want to look like. I remember, I got goosebumps. I remember the first time I saw Surgeon Brave, 1979, Orange County. I had just started making a little name for myself, and people were promoting my name. And I'm sitting there.
That was after your first show?
That was after the Mr. LA. I was getting ready for the novice, and there was no novice 7 weeks out, but I was still bound and determined, so I said, okay, I'll do the juniors. 3 weeks out, there was no juniors. And in my time, you didn't just get a pro card. You had to work for it. And I'm not saying guys don't work for it, but you had to wait a whole year. It was the Mr. LA, then the Mr. Cal, the Southern Cal, the Western America, and then the America. And then after the America, you could do the universe. And if you're good enough, and no one ever did it, you can do the Olympia. It was all set up for that year. And if you missed that year, you missed it. There was no other qualifying contest. That was a promoter's dream to make money. For an athlete, the dream was to win the titles. So, okay, I'm going to do the LA. And a long story in my life, and this is about you today, so I'm not going to go so much into
No, but I love it.
Well, here's what happened. We didn't have suntan beds, and it was in February. So we didn't have sun, right? We didn't have this global heating that we have now. So it was cold, and you kind of flex. You're actually now, see what's happening is you're putting air in your stomach, and it's starting to fill back up. That's right, vacuum, keep it under. You're going to learn how to hold your breath in your lung and not in your gut. This whole generation, our bodybuilding is starting to relax, and they're starting to realize it's because of the air vacuum. You got to learn how to be able to breathe the lower part of your lung, pull up your rib box. There you go. There you go. Here are the 2 points of your rib cage. I want to see that throughout the whole period of time. Pretty tough. I'll sit up on top. Don't stop. Go. Frog kicks. Go, 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 go. Straight back and forth. Open it. There you go. Come on. Come on. You're going to flex. Open up the thighs. Turn out your hips out. Turn your hips all the way out. Good. All the way out. Once you clear 30, I don't want you to stop. I want you to do knee-ups. Go. Put your hands together. Come all the way up. Bring your knees all the way to your chest and bring your chest together. Do not hold on. Come on. Bring them all the way up. Faster. All the way down. Feet flat on the ground without touching. Right here. Go. Once you clear 30, I want you to lie on your back, keep your knees up, and then do a crunch. Good. Come on, Sam. Lay down. Go. Up. Bring your knees, bring your chest up into your leg. No. Come on, go. Go, flex. Air out, air out. I want all the air in here. Right there. Come on. Faster. Come on. See how you breathe, how your face is getting red? It's because you're holding your breath from your throat. I want to be right here. There you go. Now you feel that? How all of a sudden that got tight?
Yeah.
Exactly. Right? Good stuff. Come on. Alternate leg raises. See, now you've already, you're going to be able to do this nonstop. That's good. Hope's good. That's good. The value is in your hope. Greater value is in the work. Understand. Right? Don't trade your passion for gold. Gold is fleeting. All right? Your passion is with you until the last breath you have. All right? So you don't want to lose that. Because when the world all of a sudden doesn't know who you are anymore, you're still in the gym. You're still doing what you're doing. And it isn't based on other people saying, well, you're not making this, you're not winning that, you're not doing that. That's the marketing ploy of the world. They don't understand the true passion of why you do what you do, and you're not here to explain it to them because they don't want to do the work. Okay? Let's do it again. Don't feel the pain. All right? The pain, you called on it. You call down the payment. You know who Domino's Pizza is?
Mm-hmm.
You know Domino's Pizza, they deliver, right? So it's Sunday. Stan and I are going to have some pizza. Stan, what do you want? I want pepperoni. Rory, I haven't had pepperoni pizza in 8 weeks. All right, let's get some. Okay, you make the phone call, Stan. Okay. Well, they're going to be here, what, 20 minutes? 20 minutes. 10 minutes goes by. How come you're salivating, Stan? Because I can already taste the pizza. Okay, the doorbell rings. Stan, go pay the pizza man. Damn, Stan, there's 2 pieces already missing. But I haven't eaten anything. Yeah, but you're already dripping it out of your mouth. You can already taste it, right? Yeah. By the time we open the box, you're already there, right? Yeah. Okay, what did you do? You called Domino's Pizza. You called the pizza. Mm-hmm. I'm calling the pain. Yeah. It's not an obstacle. Mm-hmm. I called it. Why should I complain? Right? Enjoy it. It's your pain. You called it. You're the host. Mm-hmm. So don't make the pain the host because you'll suffer. Yeah. But if you are the host of the pain works for you. All right? Yeah. In your pain and in your suffering, you'll obtain the things you truly want in life. Yeah. So now we switch. Flex, 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 flex. When you get done, sit up, straight out, straight out. When you get done, straight out.
It's easy.
Who taught me this? Before I ever entered a contest in my life, there was a gentleman, and I call him gentleman. He passed away when he turned 80. Gentleman Jim Morris. Jim was probably one of the most authentic men I ever met. And he became a very close, nurturing friend of mine. Like a father figure. First time we got together, he had me do this. I couldn't walk for 2 days.
Yeah,
oh yeah, your hip flexors are complete. Yeah. I couldn't walk for 2 days, and I didn't fulfill the goal that he wanted me to. But I was so intent and so determined. I want you to bring me right in here. Just flex. I want you constantly flexing. Yes. Every breath you take in is life. Everything you exhale is death. You don't want no death inside of you, no darkness inside of you. Blow that air out, bring in some life. Get up now, do it again, leg raises. Leg raises, leg out. No, there's no pain and suffering. Come on. Get out there, point your toes straight out. The greatest miracle your mother ever was received in life was you. Understand that, right? And while you were going through the period with your mother of gestation, there was periods of her that she was going through that was called misery. It was called misery. And when the greatest misery came was when she knew you were ready to come out. Because she loved you so much before you even came out, she was given the opportunity. And she took on the misery of labor. She took on the misery of labor to bring out the greatest miracle that she could ever create, and that was you. You understand me? Yeah. So this isn't I don't cuss. This is no joke, all right? If your mother's willing to go through the labor for you, then you go through the labor for what you're giving birth to. You're giving birth to your greatness, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. But I don't want to see no pain and suffering in your face, all right? Let's do this. You're giving birth to new you. Every time you think you can't do it, just remember your mother felt she couldn't do it either, right? But you're here today, right? And guess what? Your heart is part of her heart, right? So every time your heart beats, your mother's heart beats. My mother passed away, but I know my mother's heart still beats inside of me. Right? And I went through a holy heck for a period of time, and my mother left. She went to be with God, and it hurt. And I was so into this self-pityness, right? And then I had to break away. So I said, Lord, take my hand. I can't live like this. So he restored me, right? He gave birth to me. And doing that, I now had to give a rebirth to myself to know that I'm better than I once was. You're better than you ever were going to be. You're better now, but you're going to be greater tomorrow. Why? Because you're giving labor to you for tomorrow, right? The miracle's coming out. The miracle's coming out. And the world's going to get to see it, all right? So let's do this. You're obsessed with perfection, but I want you to stress that you're perfecting what you once was. Good. Good. And understand what I mean by that. Because people that know me personally, I'm so intent on perfection in my youth that I became somewhat arrogant about my perfection, right? My humility towards the world. They saw Rory, the humble individual, but the internal Rory, the egotistical Rory, the mechanical Rory, that little Rory developed in his lifetime, that actually walks with Rory all the time. He's like, you ain't good enough. You need to do more. You ain't good enough. You need to do more. You need to diet harder. Oh, you know, let's not eat today. Let's see if we can do that. So my process, I lost the quest of being my best, and I wanted to be perfect. And I was never satisfied, never happy. You know, when I was at the California, and I was after prejudging, I made a little blunder on stage, I cramped. And because that little cramp, that's all I felt, that's all I saw. So after prejudging, I'm in the car, we have this little tiny rabbit Volkswagen sitting, and the sunroof's open, and my head's sticking out, and I'm driving like this, and I'm going like 80 miles an hour down downtown LA. And Cindy's going, what's wrong? And I'm angry. I'm hitting the steering wheel. I'm so angry. And she goes, you're going to be Mr. California. I said, I don't care. I want to be Mr. America. I couldn't even enjoy the moment. I want you to enjoy each moment that you're living in, okay? So what if I did a little cramp and I stumbled on stage? So what if John Brown won the best poser? He's an awesome poser. You know what? He was awesome. I'm happy for him, right? But that's okay. I'm happy for me. I did the best I could, even with my cramp. But I didn't allow that. I didn't allow myself to see that's the best I could, even with the cramp. But I know next time I won't cramp and I can even do better, right? So every time you do a rep and you miss it, that's okay. But now work on making it better, okay? Enjoy, stay in joy while you're going through the misery, because the miracle is going to be a beautiful thing, all right? Let's get it. See what your abs look like. Let the world see your abs. Watching nature shows. Seriously, I would watch ballet. That's not a nature show, but I would watch eagles, right? Nature, and I would watch their wings. And you know what? They don't look at themselves when they fly. They just fly, right? You look at a ballerina on stage. She doesn't worry about her toe point. That's when she's doing the work. When she's in the performance, she doesn't look down at her toe point. It's boom. When you pose, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Everything's a pose. When you're in shape, and when you got the beautiful lines in your body, you could scratch your rear end or your nose, and people are going to applaud, right? So it doesn't matter. Don't overpose. That's going to lose the look of the aesthetic lines that we want. That's going to lose that classical build that you're wearing right now, right? You're not only wearing it, you're achieving it because you are it. Once you realize you are it, you become it, all right? So if you know down here, you'll work over here. If you work over here, you'll step over here. Don't lose sight of this. Eventually, you become one with it. You come to grip with it. When you train the equipment, you come to grip with the equipment, it becomes a part of you. It's no longer an RC. When you're on stage, you're performing. There's no competition. Hats off to everybody else on stage. They're not on stage because they're trying. They're on stage because they're good enough to be on stage. Everybody up there is good enough. It's the one who does his best at his best and walks off the winner. One will win the title, but there'll be many winners that walk off stage. All right? You're one of them already. All right? Let's go upstairs and pose.
All right.
If you get out on stage and you're just there with the audience and you're familiar with you, oh, you know, it's okay. You know, they're just a part of it. But when they're like seeing, you're showing them that you're special, that you better keep watching. Because the next pose, oh, you haven't seen nothing yet. Let me open it up and show you what I got here. Right? Let me show you. Let me show, see my hands? Let me show you. Yes, see my confidence? Oh, I got nothing to hide. All right, boom. You want to see more? Here we are, people. I am butt naked to the world, and I'm happy to be alive. Right? My best pose is when I'm standing naked. Right? That's how you have to be. No, you gotta think like this, all right? When you're in the best shape, my friends used to tell me, Rory, if I was built like you, I'd be wearing cowboy boots and a cowboy hat and walking naked down the mall. You know? Because it's beautiful. It's not grotesque. It's not, oh my God, did you see those crazy arms? Did you see that crazy chest? No, I saw a beautiful physique. That's what we want. I want people to walk out and go, that was a beautiful physique. And that's 1979, I stepped on stage when I went from a novice mentality boy to the senior LA. Afterwards, I realized what had just happened. People were coming to me outside the auditorium at 9th and Grand at the embassy. And I remember Tom Platz backstage going, what are you doing in this contest? You should be already in Mr. Universe. I'm thinking, I was just getting ready for a novice LA. I want to see your LA. You want me in the universe already? Because I didn't understand yet. All I understood was I was at my best. And I did my best. And when I walked out on the audience, I thought people come to me and go, man, so-and-so is my favorite bodybuilder. But tonight, you have become my favorite bodybuilder. They personalized them with me. I became part of their family. You follow me? And because people come up to you, they know you. You may not know them, but they already know you. They just spent 2.5 minutes with you on stage through a posing routine. They just went through your miracle with you. Now they're understanding, oh, the labor that person had to go through to have that beautiful birth. They got a connection with you. So that's a responsibility now for you. Now you got to be able to shake hands and appreciate the people that come to you. And that's where humility stands in. Right? Humility is not bowing your head, walking around humble. Humility is standing tall for who you are, knowing who you are, and being proud without pride. All right? For me, I'm a child of God. I stand on that rock. I'm humble, but don't try to push me off of it. Because I live for this rock. I live for this rock. And when I am weak, my Lord is strong. And he'll give me the strength to keep standing. When you feel weak in moments in the gym where you don't feel you can do another rep, call on your God. My God and your God are one and the same. When he gives me power, he'll give you the power. When you're at your weakest moment, he'll give you the strength if you have the faith to believe. All right? So when you're on stage, he's with you. He is with you. You're doing everything he wants you to do. The Holy Spirit's up there going, let's do this. Let's do this. The mechanical you is not connected. I don't want to do that. I don't look good. You follow me? But if you're connected to something greater than your mind, if you're connected to your heart, and that's where the Holy Spirit lives, is in your heart, my God, people will be connected to you that are connected to the Holy Spirit. And the ones that aren't, God bless them. Hopefully one day they will.
Voilà, vient juste de finir de poser avec Rory pendant un bon moment. Je sais même pas quelle heure il est. Il est... Je sais pas. Je vous dirai peut-être après si je trouve. Je suis en train de manger mon repas suivant. 100 g de riz cru avec 300 g de dinde. Et voilà Rodrigue.
Je bloque sans moi.
Je vois que sans toi. Je vais te montrer mon repas. Et il est quelle heure là
9h30 passé.
9h30 passé, donc ça fait 3h30 qu'on est là. C'est ça?
Ouais, c'est ça.
Bref, on a bien bossé, c'est intense. Maintenant on va se reposer et
On a bien appris.
Voilà, c'est ça. Il y a vraiment beaucoup de leçons de vie avec les Rory qui sont vraiment géniaux.
Il nous inculque beaucoup de choses en peu de temps. Et
ouais, c'est intense, c'est très intense. Carrément. Et on a des super t-shirts aussi.
Exactement. On fera la promo.
À fond, ouais. Et voilà le repas suivant. Je voulais faire une petite sieste, mais j'ai trop faim, donc j'arrive pas à m'endormir. Donc là, je mange 240 g de bœuf avec du brocoli et du chou-fleur. Et avec ça, on va prendre une deuxième fois céflaxine, une deuxième fois venaxine. On va prendre la gelée royale toujours, l'équinécha, vitamine C, boum, et puis 2 oméga 3 et un CLA ici, voilà. Voilà, c'est tout pour l'instant, je vous retrouve un peu plus tard, et voilà. Pas mal de choses à faire aujourd'hui, mais le plus important c'est de me reposer, donc c'est ma priorité numéro 1. Voilà, toutes. En train de manger le repas suivant, qui, bon, on voit pas la dinde en dessous, mais il y a 300 g de dinde avec du brocoli et du chou-fleur. On essaie de remplir le ventre avec du légumes. Et ensuite, on va partir au parc avec Chubby. Et ensuite, on a la cryothérapie. Et ensuite, on va faire quelques courses rapidement. Puis, manger le dernier repas. Partir cardio et se coucher tôt, parce qu'on s'est levé tôt, on n'a pas beaucoup dormi. Donc, je vous retrouve un peu plus tard. Et voilà, à tout à l'heure.
Ready?
Yeah, buddy. There you go. Cryo zone. They even have treats for the dogs.
I don't like it. Look how funny it is.
Oh, you don't like it?
No.
Oh, you didn't find out yet. You just need to chew on it. Now he's gonna finish. Ah, it's fun.
Dexter.
Voilà Chubby qui découvre le cryo. Tu vas aller faire un cryo, vas-y le petit cryo. C'est trop mignon le Chub. What is that? What is that? So cute. Et voilà la famille, on est en train de finir cette journée avec 300 grammes de saumon. Et ça passe trop bien là, j'ai vraiment la dalle. Et il n'est même pas encore 8 heures. Je vais essayer de ne pas m'endormir et partir directement faire mon cardio. Comme ça je peux être de retour avant 9 heures. Et dormir quasiment 12 heures. Cette nuit ce serait top. J'ai dû passer 4 heures, c'était pas beaucoup. Mais bon, c'était bien ce matin, c'était très enrichissant. Et demain, vous aurez une nouvelle vidéo de Génération Iron que j'ai beaucoup aimé aussi. Il passe pas mal de choses. On peut voir justement Jay, enfin je vais pas vous spoiler, mais il y a pas mal de choses qui se passent dans cet épisode. C'est assez sympa. Donc voilà, vous pourrez normalement retrouver ça demain. Et moi je vais finir ça et vous retrouver sur le cardio avec Chubby. Voilà à tous. Chubby meeting Dexter. Yeah, he's younger than you.
It's his first time.
Yeah,
First
that's
time.
okay.
I got you. I got you. It's alright. It's okay. Come on. Tomorrow on, you're gonna be big like that too. That's okay. And you don't want to be okay. All right, that's fine.
Chubby, sit.
Look at it. Look at it.
Look. You're a good boy.
Say hi. Say hi. Hi. That's right. He's all calm now. That's right. That's right. It's okay.
He's confident with you.
Yep. It's okay, but it's okay. It's not. It's not.
Et voilà la famille, on a fini notre journée. Il n'est pas trop tard. Donc pour avoir une bonne nuit de sommeil, il est 9h30. S'il change jusqu'à 8h30, peut-être me faire 12h, 11h de sommeil. On va essayer de faire ça parce que la nuit passée était courte. Et je me sens bien, je devrais de nouveau être une bonne semaine demain. Mon poids est remonté un peu, mais je pense avec la perfusion et donc plus de repos. Mais là on est de toute façon bas en glucides, donc je pense qu'on va attaquer lundi et mardi avec le double entraînement. Ça va creuser vite fait et ça va retomber. Je ne me fais pas trop de soucis. Si on a encore beaucoup de marge et beaucoup de temps, la condition est déjà là, donc ça ne peut plus être mieux. Et voilà. C'est tout pour ce dimanche qui était un peu plus intéressant que le dernier, j'espère. Et je vous remercie de votre soutien, de nous avoir continué à me suivre dans cette prépa. On arrive bientôt au bout. Après une centaine de jours de prep déjà, il nous reste un peu moins de 20 jours. Donc ça approche à grands pas. J'arrive pas à le faire pour le week-end prochain, ça y est, on est en septembre. Donc ça y est, c'est la vérité. Le mois de septembre, c'est vraiment le dernier. Le mois où ça se passe. Donc voilà. Donc je vous souhaite à tous une excellente journée, excellent appétit, excellent après-midi, soirée, bonne nuit. Et surtout, un super entraînement et on se retrouve demain pour d'autres aventures. Allez, Chubby, que je m'en finis. Et moi j'ai fini, donc on va aller se doucher, prendre du miodé, ZMA, BCA, Iron Performance et glutamine, puis dodo. Allez, à demain.